I hope y'all can hear me now. I forgot to turn the sound on. So let's start this again. Hey, everybody! It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. All right, so I'm looking at the over at the chat, you all. So let's see who we have. We have Ishmael. We have Tammy and Tamika, Chris Lynn, Jamie, and I thought I saw Penny over here as well. And I think I said Tammy. So, all right. Sorry, you guys. It's been a little bit crazy today. If you are over on the Facebook group, which you should be, the Facebook group book link is down below in the description, and it is Junk Journal Buddies. So we just started that group, and it is already really thriving. And people are sharing their stuff, and that's what we want to open it up for. So that's awesome. I think right now we have like 31 members, so it's enough right now where it's nice intimate setting. Still hoping to grow more, which is fine. And actually there's more people in the group than I thought it would be, so that's awesome. Hey Boo Boo and Super Tech and Wendy, thanks for coming on. So after I got home, I had to take some ibuprofen because the side of my face was just like, it was kind of hurting a little bit. So I didn't know if I was going to be able to come on and talk to you, but I feel good now because I took a nap. And of course, I woke up right at the last minute. I didn't even like do nothing to the messy bun or anything. I just decided to come on. So if you are new to the channel, this channel is all about junk journaling, even though I'm just sitting here running my mouth at the moment. So if these are the type of videos that you like, then make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button as well, so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. And everybody give this video a thumbs up because we got some good stuff coming up. All right, so I don't even know where to start. I have so much stuff, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pan the camera down so y'all can see my hands, and this is the other camera stand. So I didn't really know where to start, so I'm going to start with the books that I actually got. Okay. Why, thank you, Boo Boo Kitty. You are so sweet. I'm going to start with some books that I got. So these are two books, and I believe these are, maybe it'll help if I put my glasses on. And then that would help a lot. Okay. And I know we got a lot of light shinage here, but these are like some shiny books here. So these are some Time Life books, and whenever I see these, I pick these up. And this one is The Bulbs and the Ferns. So you all will see a lot more of these books. And actually, I have pages that I'm going to be putting up for sale, but I don't have them up yet. So if you're in the Facebook group, you'll be the first ones to know when I put some of this stuff up for sale. But it has like some lovely pictures on the inside. And as you can see here, so you can just cut them right off the pages, and you can have your way with them. Do whatever you like. Put them on cards, put them on tags, put them in your book, yada, yada, yada. And then this one is The Ferns. So let's take a peek at some of the, just a quick peek. I know I'm not really going to thumb through these a lot because, y'all, we have a lot to go through, for real though. So you can see some of the pictures in here. So whenever I see these, I always pick them up. So I just got those two, The Ferns and The Bulbs. I gotta try to make sure I put things in, so I won't get buried alive here. All right, so let's see here. And then I just found this little book, which is a Mickey Mouse book. And I always tend to want to pick up books like this because people love Disney. Now, I'll probably make this like into maybe an art journal, or I don't know if I would bind these. I'll probably bind them a little bit differently, but that's okay. But I really got it for the pictures on the inside because the pictures are just wonderful. And let's see. You guys are finding out some of this stuff with me because I don't know. I didn't really look at the stuff. I just looked at the book. This book is actually from 1990, so it is vintage, but it's not super old. But you don't have to don't feel like you have to use like super old things in your book for it to be vintage. Um, I know on Etsy they classify anything that is vintage before 2000, but y'all it's almost 2020, so that's over 20 years ago. So things in the 80s and the 90s are definitely vintage and probably like the beginning of the 2000s as well. Okay, next book. Ooh, Uncle Wigglies. Look at this book. Isn't that beautiful? Uncle Wigglies, and this was actually a library book because look, I'll probably keep this little piece of paper here as well. Let me turn get this. Hold on, y'all. There we go. See? Not set up right. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Now, let's just look. I got this for the pictures as well. Got some wonderful pictures in this book. Hey, Mouse. I know your name now, Mouse. How are you doing today? How's everybody doing today? I didn't even ask you guys. I tried to jump in quickly. I love these pictures of the rabbit. All right, let's see when this book was made. Ooh, look at that. Y'all, this could be like a cover by itself, just these papers. That's pretty. Okay, let's see. This was 1961. The original copyright on this book is 1927. But this one is from 1961. So that's pretty dang on old right there. It's over 50 years old. Okay. I think that's right, 50. Yeah. All right, and then we got a Peter Pan book, and I got this one for the pictures as well. So I got a good deal on the book, so they're big pictures, but I could always scan them and make them smaller, and then I could use them that way. And my intention was some things that I just are just for use for me. I can still share these things, so but I'll be sharing them over on the Patreon page with the super fans. So if I a few of the items every month I'll put up the scanned copies for the super fans over at Patreon. So if you're interested, the link is below for the Patreon as well. And let's see. This one looked like a composition book, so I picked it up. And it says, Amelia Works It Out. Y'all didn't even look at what the year on the Peter Pan book, but I'm sure it's not that old. Let's see. This one's probably not that old either. This was a library book also. Let's see. And I got it for the illustrations in this book. I can't tell when it was made though. Look, they even had like a little schedule, reading schedule. Take that off. Yep, you done lost your secret identity, Mouse, but I will not reveal it. Your secret is safe with me. So I don't know when this book was made, but I still liked it, so I picked it up. So you kind of have to go with things that speak to you. And this is Sonnets from Portuguese. And I just like the cover. So this will make a great journal cover. Sometimes the covers are covered up by dust covers, and I can use this too. And it's made by Elizabeth. The author is Elizabeth something or other. All right, and this book is from 1938. So that's pretty vintage, and you can tell by the brown pages. I usually gravitate towards the books that look, that have that brown look, and I know some of them are just not taking care of books, and then others are books like this one that are really old. Okay. We got lots more books. I found one little golden book, and it says, I can pray to God. I don't know if I have one of these or not. So whenever I see the golden books, I just pick them up because I like the covers. And this has some writing in it. Looks like a little kid was trying to write something. I don't think that's shorthand. Y'all remember shorthand? From when you were, well, not when we were a kid, but when we were in school, they used to teach shorthand. I never learned shorthand though. It's like a language. Okay, so this is just 1982, and look how old this book looks. It was just not world taking care of. Yet Elizabeth is a famous author. All right, this one is Stories from Snowy Meadow, and I thought this would be like a good cover as well. I like the children's books. Usually, a great place to find books or the books that have nice illustrations on the front are the children's books. I think it's a little bit of an overlooked section. And so it has some nice images in here too. I like them. Really wonderful. And then we sing for Halloween because y'all know we got to get ready for our Halloween books. So I picked this one up when I saw it. And it's actually just music pages, but it has some illustrations in here as well. So I'll be using some of those. And then this one is, oh, you learned shorthand, Mouse? Right on. Oh, Lynn, you too? Wow. You guys are awesome. Because that is like a second language. I don't know if people use it in the workplace anymore like they used to. But it's definitely a skill. So this one is kindness and a lot of things. And y'all, it's like a textured kind of cover. And this is in fantastic shape. You know, I almost feel bad about like ripping the pages out, but not. And then you can see this is going to come out really easily too. So when you buy books and you're going to use them for covers, you want to try to find books that are, they're not like glued to the spine like this one is. So this will be pretty easy to take out. And then these pictures are fantastic, the illustrations. Then we have the Teddy Bears, a smash up. And let's see. This book looks pretty new, but it could be just well taken care of. Let's see. Let's take a peek. Y'all, it's in Roman numerals. Let's see what the Roman numerals stand for. I just put it in Google, and let's see. I can only use one hand. I can type pretty quickly, but not with one hand. XV. All right, this is 1965. So that's the only way I can figure out what some of these books are, because I don't know who had the bright idea. Who had the darn bright idea to use Roman numerals in their books? Dag nabbit, but lots of books have them. And music sheets too. Alright, so this is a series of 4 books here, I think. No, in this series there are 4 books. So this one is one of them. This is the second book. And look at those images. Aren't they cute? Cute images. So I usually will pick books that have like some very nice images on the inside. Even though we got the books, we can still use the insides, right? Okay, this is like a little pamphlet, and it doesn't say when it was actually made. All right, next. Now this one is in horrible shape. The cover is anyway. Got tape right here, and hey, seek, but you can't hide, and crafty reseller. And looks like the Grateful Dead bears. Oh, these right here? I don't know. I don't think so. They look kind of weird, though. Black Beauty, The Untold Story. This book is from 1974. And also, when you're looking at the copyrights in the book, sometimes they have more than one copyright in it. This one it says it was copyrighted in 1952, that's the original copyright, and printed in 1974. So this book was most likely printed in 1974. So go by like the last date or the most recent date that you've seen. Altoid, hey, hey, hey. And this, of course, has some lovely pictures that we can use. All right, that's those books. Okay, now let's see what we got here. All right, so I got some. I was thinking this was a Reader's Digest book, but it's not. I don't know what kind of book it is. That's a pretty picture, or like if it's in a series or anything. I just picked it up for the cover, and the spine is falling off of it a little bit, but that's okay. You know, we don't care about that, and it's just text. So of course we can use the text for things as well. Y'all, I probably won't buy anything for like 5 months now. More than 5 months, because I wish I had one of those walls, those library walls that you could put the books on, because I got a lot of books now. Now this is a Reader's Digest books. Of course I got it because it has a nice cover, and it does need some cleaning up. And in the inside it's mostly text, but it does have a few illustrations, so I'll just separate those out. Girl, go put your clothes on. Both of y'all. Look at him. Sitting in his robe. And she's in her slip. What kind of book is this? Those heathens. Alright, let's see here. So, when was this book made? Let's take a peek. I know I'm flipping real fast, y'all, but that's because I got a lot of stuff. We have just hit the tip of the iceberg. Because I lost my mind today. It must have been like the stuff that they numbed my mouth with when I was at the actual dentist. Okay, this is from 1979, and it has like 4 stories. So these are really easy to find, the Reader's Digest books. Oh, your butterfly book is a Reader's Digest book. Here's another one, and it's in pretty good condition as well. And here's another one. I'm not going to look at the dates on it, but hey, you all, also, when you cut your books, if you cut the spines off, don't get rid of the spines, because I have a project that I'm going to show you with the spines, but I don't know when we're going to get to it, but hold on to them, hoard them spines. Okay. So that's all of the Reader's Digest books, I think, that I have. Alright, so hold on, y'all, because I have to put the stuff back in the box so I can move it out the way. I have another box. Well, this came out of a bag, actually. Here's another Reader's Digest book. I got this at a different thrift store. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? This is so nice. And the back cover looks like it has a little bit of damage, but you know what? It's perfect. I like it. And let's put that back. And then we have another Reader's Digest. Often the Reader's Digest books are covered. They have a book cover on it. But look at this cover. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if it's leather, but it has that leather-esque feel. And it has like an embossing. It looks like a dragon. And that's why I got this book. For the dragon. So I'm going to try to tell you all why I picked something in particular, but you kind of could guess with that one. This is an Audubon field guide. It still has the original wrap thing on it. And I think this is leather as well. Now, I've never tried to like work with a material like this one to do a book, but who knows? I think I could do it because this will come off of the spine here, but I actually got it for the pictures on the inside. So this is an Audubon book, so you know there are lots of bird pictures in here, and I can just cut these right out and stick them on something. So I don't think I'll ever have to look for a bird book again. I was looking for field guides, and this was the only one I could find. So this is pretty cool. Let's see. I think this is more of a recent book, but that's okay. 1977. All right, let's move these. Okay, hold on, y'all. I had to get up. Get up and get a box. I told y'all I had a lot of stuff. Alright. So. Yeah, I hit the mother load for some of these next items. I hit the mother load. These are music books. And I darn near cleaned the place out on music books because I love music sheets. But the reason why I cleared the place out is because I know I can put together some bundles. I know some people don't have a way to go to thrift shops or estate sales and pick things up. So I was like, let me just get a whole bunch of music and I could put together some bundles. So some of these are not that old, but I'll tell you, if you are part of a congregation or a church, you may be able to get some old music books. You should just ask your people at your church or what if you know, synagogue or wherever you go, and they may have some music books, and that's a good way to get some stuff for free because they may have some that they're not using. You know, churches they're hoarders too, so they may have some things that you can use, and maybe some vintage stuff if the church has been around for a while. So I got tons. Some of these are hymnals, and some of them are just regular music books. But as you can see, and I don't think they're that old. This one is from 1934, so I lied. Some of them are old, and I think some of them are not. I didn't really look at the copyright. Look at those pictures. I can use the pictures too. Look at that. This definitely came from a church. And let's see. 1955. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of these, but I'll just show you. 1935. So that's a good way to get some free music pages if you can. This one is in Roman numerals, and I'm not looking it up. A lot of the music pages are in Roman numerals. This 1963. Actually 1970, because there's like 3 copyright dates on here. 1970. And there's more. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Let's move this over here for a second. See, this is a music book also. And you may be able to find some music books at the library, but I like the music pages that have the illustrations on them too, because some of them have like some very beautiful ones. Look at that. Very nice, very nice. Those will look beautiful inside of a journal. Oh, let's see. I'm just interested. I want to see what the copyright is. 1963. So that's pretty old. It's older than me. A Book of Sacred Trios, 1958. I could even use these pictures that's on the front. These ladies are so beautiful, aren't they? 1962. What do we have here? I told y'all I had a lot of stuff. 1957. And there's more. 1963. So I can collage and whatnot forever and a day. 1935. Every now and then I'll run into a treasure trove of music pages. I have like a big stack, so this makes my stack even bigger. 1965. Yeah, the illustrations in the music books, I love those. So I did kind of finger through some of these books. That's 1962. Before I left the thrift store. They were so happy to get rid of, you know, sometimes a thrift store, they have, especially books, they have such an abundance of books. Sometimes you can cut a deal with them just to take the books off their hands. I had one thrift store, I was looking at some cookbooks, and man, they were just throwing them at me. They were like, "We'll give these to you for like, 20 for $1 if you come and get some more." It's like the more you get, the better you save. So if you go to a thrift store, don't be opposed to not really haggling, but negotiating with them, because they want to get rid of stuff. So that's a good way to get some stuff for free. So here's some more. She's not done with the music pages yet. Service preludes, organ music. All right, and sacred transportation for the piano. Is that what it said? Oh, I said transportation, didn't I? That's transcription. Sacred transcription. This is 1941. So what do you all think? Do you think I hit the mother lode? 1961. Organ, piano duets. The kids would even have fun with these. Duets for the piano organ. All right. Then we got that one. And we got that one. Now, we'll say the organ music doesn't have all of the like words and stuff, but it's still very beautiful. Yeah, this is the mother lode. Okay, let's put that over here. I don't even have any place to like put everything. But that's not all. I got some more. Here's some more. Here's more. Because they were like, yay, take it. Okay. And here's some more. It's from 1957. And this one, I don't know, 1964. All right, I think that's all of the music pages. So that's a big old stack of music pages that I got over to the side of me. Woo! Okay, so now, but we're still not done on the books. So I got a few more things here. So this was with the books. And this is Onion Skins Typewriter Second Sheets. Overseas Correspondent Tracing Paper. I wonder why they called it Overseas Correspondence of Tracing Paper. That's interesting, huh? So I think I have some of this, and I didn't really know what it was. Tracing paper. So this is nice. I think I have some legal tracing paper because I can tell by the way that it feels. But I like this. Onion Skins. That's what it's called. Ooh. I like that. This will probably be nice to print on too. I wonder would my printer eat it up. It's not like crunchy, but might be something I would want to be careful with when I put in the printer. So it's quite a few sheets left in this little pack here. And that is Onion Skin. And then, let's see. Oh, there's a book missing out of here. Where's that book at? Hold on, y'all. Maybe she put in something else. I hope. There was a book that I was particularly happy to get. And I don't see it. I think she didn't put it in. Oh, son of a gun. She had like some flashcards. Oh, I'm kind of sad about that. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm just going off into left field here. Hold up. Well, maybe somebody took some off my stack. Yep, I think I'm missing a book. Darn it. Ugh. I was really happy to get that book. Oh well. This book, I don't know why I picked this book up. It says Fast Formulas. He said, according to Nick the Booksmith, onion skin is rare and hard to find. I've actually only found it twice, so I think she might be right on that one. So I was happy to pick that up. So this is like 15-page layouts for scrapbooking. Now, I don't scrapbook, but don't ask me why I picked this up. So, I thought a scrapbooker would like this, though. Because you don't have to think, it just gives you some layouts of how to do this. Hey, Brenda. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed about the one book I had because it was bound like this, and it was a children's book, and but it had like flashcards in it. Ugh, that was the book that I wanted the most out of all of this, and I don't see it. I'm disappointed. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna look at my box again. Did I miss it? Nope, it's not in here. All right, let's continue on. I'm distracted now. Okay, and since Christmas was coming up, I got these cross-stitch books with some Christmassy images that I can use. I like using the crossbook papers in the books as well. They stand up quite nicely. Or if you're into doing cross-stitch, you could actually use these books. They always have cross-stitch books also. It made it fell out in the trunk. I don't think so because the books were in the boxes. This is the first time I accepted boxes from them. And they were in the boxes. I think she just forgot to put, I know they didn't do it on purpose. But maybe I forgot to take it over to them because I had a lot of books. So I don't know. I'm going to let it go because I'm getting kind of caught up on that. Okay. So, oops, here's another cross-stitch book also with some small images. And I was even thinking like with this one to actually use some watercolors and play with this. You said watch, Lynn says, watch is show, oh, before you're done. Oh, girl, I hope so. That's what I'm counting on because I still have a lot of stuff left. Okay. So let's see here. We have some stamps. Okay, all of these are stamp books, and they're from 1994. And I got these because you can just cut these little stamps right out of here. There's like stamps on every page in all the different colors. Look at that. So I hope y'all can see that with the glare. I was excited about that, Chris, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Now look at all these beautiful stamps. And some of them are overlapping, but that's okay too. I can definitely see using these in my junk journal and some other ones. So that's a great way to get some stamps because the thrift store that I went to, they always have magazines. So I would never buy a magazine. I would just go there and they would have some kind of magazine that I would like, I'm sure. But I just looked at these and I said, let me look on the inside. And I was like, ooh, I can use that. Hey, beautiful. So these are awesome. This would even be worth paying for, like an edition of this. Let's see. I don't know if they say like what the price of these were at the time. These are from 1994. So I guess it was something that you had to subscribe to because I don't see a price on there and I'm not looking. But it has some cool stamps in here that can be used. So they're not real stamps, but you can cut them. And of course there's like stamps on this side and stamps on this side. So you just copy it on some cardstock and then you have the stamps. That's pretty cool. And here's another one. Look, I could even use some of these that are on the front. That's the ones that are on the front there. Y'all, these are cool. I like it. I'm glad I got these. So I have 4 of these books, so stamp books. So that might be something that you wouldn't even look at. You might be looking for actual stamps, and you may not find them. But you might find some stamp magazines. All right, let's put those to the side. Okay, I think that's all the books. Okay, I am going to go through. What's this? Y'all hold on. I got a few things that were not junk journal related, so all right, here's something. Here's something we can share out of that bag. This is some stamps, and let's see. I love rescuing stamps from the thrift stores. It's always awesome. Let's see what these stamps are about. Let's pull this down so y'all can get closer and see with me. Let me fix the... Alright, so these just have some little names, and when I picked these up, I was thinking about like the tickets that I made yesterday. I could actually put these on tickets. So this says make art. This one says wish. Oh, these are like the faces for like a play. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if you can see it or not. And we have, I don't know what this one is. ST star, I don't know what this one is. I don't know what this one is. It starts with a C. C-O-N. Oh, congrats. I couldn't figure that one out because it's kind of backwards on here. And this is hugs. Peace. I don't know what you belonged to. Happy. Just some simple words. A special. Joy. And thanks. Alright. Smile now, cry later. Oh, that's what that is? If you're talking about the stamp, smile now, cry later, or me, smile now, cry later. Yeah, the overseas paper is very thin to keep. Oh, I did not know that. See, that's a good factoid. Thanks, Wendy. The overseas paper is very thin because of the weight. Okay, that makes perfect sense, actually. All right, so stamps away. All right. Oh, let me just get this out the way. Even though I'm not on the fabrics yet, I just want to get this out the way, y'all. Let me see. I'm going to change cameras for this one. This is a big old bolt of fabric. And it is like velvet. And it's brown. I don't know if you all can see it. Or I don't know what you call it. It's not velvet. It's not velour. I don't know. But it is like a whole, look at that. Look at all that fabric. Look at that. It's still on the bolt. I can't see the bolt because it's kind of on here a little bit wacky. Let's see if it says it. I don't know. I had to take the whole thing off. I had to refold it anyway, but look at that. I got this whole thing. I couldn't pass it up for the price. And I was like, I don't know what the heck I'm going to use like this brown material for, but this was a little hoarder action right here. I was like, I'm taking it. This other lady was looking at it too. I picked it up. I was like, I'm getting that. That's probably why I didn't get that other book. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the desktop. Okay. Back to the desktop. Oh, suede. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like a lightweight suede. I couldn't, every time I have suede, I always do that. I'm like, what is this? But it's suede, and it's a lot of it. So I have to figure out something to do with the suede. Okay, so this is a dictionary. I got the dictionary for free. Because sometimes at this thrift store, most of the thrift stores I go to, they'll have like some books that are so badly damaged that they don't want to sell, or certain, I don't know why they weren't selling this book, but maybe because the spine was coming off, and the lady at the cash register said that she actually brought this book in today. She said, I brought this from my house because it had like her husband's name in it and stuff. And her husband, look, y'all, her husband's name is Frederick E. Peace. I said, that's a good name to have, because when somebody says, peace be with you, you can say, peace is with me. So I thought that was kind of cool. But it's a dictionary, and other than the cover coming off, it's in perfect condition. So I got like this dictionary for free. So sometimes they'll have things like this for free that they're going to throw in the trash. So you should always ask, do they have like some books that they're just getting rid of? Because sometimes they're damaged to the places that are selling them. But for us, the books are in perfect condition for what we're going to do with them. So you can rescue a raggedy book, of course. And also Bibles too. Bibles are they'll give Bibles away for free. So that's something, way that you can get like some free books. And the cover is beautiful as well. So I could probably use the cover. The cover is just not in that bad of condition. And of course, we use the pages all the time. Okay. Moving right along. Let me get these out the way. Alright, these came from a different thrift store, and they're actually just containers. I didn't even open them up, I just grabbed them. I was like, I'll take those. Because, you can always use containers for little bits and pieces and bobs and stuff. Now, this one doesn't have the things in here, but you can just take some cardboard and you can put the slits in there. So it needs a little bit of cleanup, but for the price, you can't beat it, because these containers cost a mint at the box stores, right? And here's another one. I don't know why they had the tape on the bottom, but whatever. The clothes, they open. Okay, I didn't even try to open them, but they're great. And here's another one. See, the closure is kind of funky, but I think it still will be all right, because it closes up. So I have some containers. So I got those 3 containers. So yay for me. All right. Okay, I'm going to show y'all. Let me go back here. Okay. Yeah, I got this big garbage bag here. And it has some linens in it. So let's look at the linens. So if you are looking for fabrics, a great way to get some fabrics on the cheap is to look in the bed sheets. So that's what I did. But let me show you this too. I got this shirt. The shirt was on their little clearance rack. It was like, I think they were going to keep these shirts for about maybe another week, and then they were going to go ahead and toss them because it was 25 cents. And I actually didn't get it for this part of the shirt, but I think I can use it for maybe something for Christmas. But I got it for the sleeves, because look at this beautiful embroidery on the sleeves, y'all. Isn't that pretty? And both the sleeves were in good condition. So I was like, for 25 cents, I wouldn't be able to buy that. Just buy this piece right here for 25 cents. So sometimes clothing has some really good pieces that you can use. And this, again, was marked for the trash. I don't know why. It's in pretty good condition. It's worn, but, somebody could have used it, but I'm going to use it for the sleeves. Okay, put you over there. And so I always find lace. So this is some eyelets, and it looks like it was cut. Some of it was cut off or something else. So that's awesome. I always find lace. And look, here's some more. Look at this one. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, this looks like it may, I don't know. This might not have been cut off or anything. This would make some wonderful pockets and stuff. Isn't that beautiful? This is like almost brand new, y'all. So that's nice. And let's see here. Here's some more. These were in a bag. Let's open it up. Let's open it and see. Because sometimes they have things taped like this and you can't see inside. Alright. Some more of that nice eyelet trim. I definitely should do some bundles because I got a lot. Ooh, y'all, pink. I find pink is not that easy to find. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is some beautiful ribbon here. Y'all, that makes me happy. And this too. Look at that green ribbon. It's made out of the same material as the pink one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just put that over there. And all right, this is like tassels. Look at that. Ooh, these will be fun. This will be fun to put on like a bohemian journal. I think I have enough pieces to do some bohemian journals now. Look at that. That's pretty. This will be good for Halloween too. It's orange, and it's a lot of it too. I won't say it's a lot, but this is the kind of stuff you want to hoard and you don't want to use. Like, I don't want to use you. And then we got red. The red with the tassels. That's pretty. And some blue. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Next. Let's see. All right. Okay. So this is a bed sheet, and what I did with the sheets was I tried to find some that were where the patterns were smaller for the books instead of like the big patterns, and it had like a lot of patterns. So I picked this one. I'm not going to take it all the way loose, but you can see it was kind of raggedy, and they sold it on the cheap also. And I think this might be 2 sheets in here. What is it? It says a king top. So this is a king size. So it's plenty of material. I'll be using this until the till the end of time. And here's another sheet. And this is a twin. This is the flat sheet. So that's still a lot of material. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I like that a lot because I was looking for like some floral type of colors. And I'm gonna leave them bundled up too. This one was a twin flat. Look at that. Just absolutely beautiful. And there's more. This, I wasn't too sure about it, but the price was right, so I got it. It has like a few different pieces that I can use. So I can tell this is probably more 80s, but that's nice. And some of these sheets remind me, of course, of my aunt that I live with, who was very old. I said the same thing, just as your comment popped up, Chris. And this one is a twin top, bottom, and pillowcase. So it's a bunch of material on this one. And these are tiny little flowers on here. So I was like, okay, I can get down with that. All right, so let's move those out the way. Y'all can see how could have easily got buried here with all this stuff. Because she's not finished. It's going to take me forever to put this away. Okay. More material. Alright, this I thought of bohemian style things too. And let's see, this is a remnant. So let's open this up and see. Oh, this must have been, I don't know. This was, it was cut. This is pretty. Look at that. Y'all, can y'all imagine this on a cover? It's kind of stretchy, so I don't know how that will work out. But I still like it though. I like both sides. This would be good for a bohemian cover as well. I would definitely do a prototype before I use this because I wouldn't want to mess it up. And okay, and this is kind of more groovy kind of remnants, but oh wait a minute, what is this? It was all wrapped up. Oh, hold on here. So this is what it looks like. These are samples. Y'all, I've been dying to get my hand on some samples and I haven't been able to. I probably can make like, maybe it's enough on here to do like some mini journals, because you can see it's like stapled kind of in half. It has some glue on here. Why they did it like that? So that's about how much material it is. So that's cool. Or I could just use it for some small pockets or something like that. That would be okay. So it got the gold and silver, black and silver, and then these wonderful colors here, orange and green and brown. Pretty. So that's a sample. I love the samples. This is the first time I got my hands on the samples. Alright, and then I got another one. Here's another sample. Look at these colors. Woo-wee. These are like very sheer. Let's see. It says Creative Costuming Library. So on these samples, they're not as big as the other ones. Like I said, these are very sheer. Let's look. Let us look. They are folded, but I think they're sewn, so I can't take them loose. Yeah, these are sewn together, so I'll have to cut these off. So it's like double the amount of this. And so you can see we have a gold color here, another kind of metallic color, another metallic color. So these will be good again for some bohemian journals. And here's some, ooh, it's a whole bunch of pink on here. Put like a whole little roll of pink. I'm digging that in between. I could even, well, it's all sewn on here. I was gonna say I could use like this like this burlappy type of material here. And then if I turn it over, here's some more. I love this blue. Very nice. Kind of orangey. Looks good. Y'all can pass this stuff up. Look at that fabric. Beautiful. And that. Woo-wee. She hit the jackpot on those. She hit the jackpot. Okay. So, next. I'm not finished. Alright. I got this big bundle right here, and I don't know what's inside, so let's look inside of this bundle. So, y'all, I have to tell y'all, this was one, it didn't have a marking on it, and I asked the lady, I'm always nice to the people in there so they know me, and I was like, this doesn't have a price on it, how much is it? And she told me the price, and she was like, is that good for you? And I was like, it's excellent, thank you. I would donate what she told me. Hey, Libbies. Okay, so y'all, this is like a whole pile of fabric here, so let's just look through this together, because I didn't look through this, so I don't know what's in here. So obviously just tons and tons of remnants. And I think this was a sample too. Yeah, so I think these came out of sample books as well. Yeah. Look at that. Very beautiful. Or you're watching on the Roku. I love the Roku and Amazon Fire Stick and things like that. So we can watch our YouTube on our TVs now. Now this is like really kind of out there, but I think this would be great for like Halloween still. It has like some pretty florals on it, and I could probably do a few books with this. Y'all got to get to work making some books. Okay, this one. Yeah, this is gorgeous. So this is what the back looks like. So you can still use like the back and the front. It does have like some tape on here because this was a sample, but that's still very pretty, isn't it? And it's kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's more of like a copperish color. So definitely like that. And this is kind of, this is not muslin, it's real soft, it's some kind of cotton. And I don't know where I'm gonna stack this stuff. Hold on. Put it over here. And this is like an army green color. And I think it's two pieces actually, because it's folded. Yeah, it just has some tape on the bottom. So it's double that. All of these are folded except for the first one. This one is a folded piece. Ooh. Y'all, I hit the jackpot with this one too, with this bundle. Makes me want to go back there all the time, but I can't. I'm going to have to do a de-stash. Oh, I'm going to go crazy. Look at that. That would be good for the bohemian journals I have in mind. I love bohemian style stuff. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looks like somebody already cut into this. Some remnants. I need to start using stuff because I don't want to die and somebody else gets all this good stuff. Ooh, this gives me the Victorian vibe, Livy's. Look at that. That's pretty. Can you imagine that? Like a mini journal? I don't know. Or pocket or something. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Of course, these look like curtains. This is upholstery fabric, so this is great for covers. Here's another piece, I think, almost like the one we were looking at, but it has bigger pattern. Very nice. And these, almost the same. All upholstery fabrics. I remember us having some curtains like this, but it wasn't this color, it was a different color. But this pattern itself, I think, was a popular, and still is a popular pattern. Lookity, lookity. Ooh, can mix and match this stuff. Yes, I'm going to sell some at smaller packs because you know what? I could say I'm going to use all this stuff, but there is like no way. I'm going to try to figure out a way to bundle some of this stuff up and sell it because it's too much for one person. So it's definitely going into the shop. And the Facebook people and the Patreon people will know first. And then the Facebook people will know second. And then the general public will know next. Pretty. A lot of these goldish type of patterns. And of course there's no dates or anything on these, but I'm pretty sure probably. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's vintage, but they look vintage. Let's just put it like that. They're like taped at the bottom, so kind of taking the tape apart. Lots of these little strips, but that's okay too. More, this is real gold. Y'all, this would be so nice for Christmas, right? Put these together some kind of way for Christmas. It's like an elegant Christmas pattern. Look at the back. looks nice. Yeah, I knew that this stream was going to be a bit long, and I'm still not finished. I got some more stuff, so y'all have to stay on with me. If I gotta be here, y'all gotta be here with me. Okay. Like that. See, this is my first time looking through these too, so we're being like looking at I wanted to look through these earlier, but I was like so sleepy. I never take naps, y'all, but the dentist, it kind of tears you down when you go to the dentist. Ooh, look at this blue. That's beautiful. Beautiful shimmery blue. And then back to another one of these patterns. And this one's a different pattern too. That's beautiful. Y'all, very first journal that I sold it looked like this. So I still have some of it. It's upholstery fabric. It's thicker than this though, but this is like great. Alright, so this all came in a bundle that I made a deal on. Because remember, if you go to a thrift store, you have the power of negotiation because they want to sell the stuff and sometimes they'll sell it really cheap. So, go cheap because sometimes they'll take it. They'll take the price that you want. Hey, Judy, you just got here. Oh, you're in a new apartment? Right on. Yeah, this will be up for the replay. Alright, so let me try not to hit myself in the eyeball with these rubber bands. Let's put this over to the side because there's more. Alright, so. Okay. Inside here this was actually, it was in another bag, but the lady said she had to keep the bag, so she put this in a garbage bag, which is fine, but it was like just some scrapbooking supplies. But I picked it up for these because it had these little pieces here. So let's look inside here. I'm gonna put this on the floor someplace, and I'll just pull stuff out because it's a lot of stuff. Because I told y'all I got a lot of stuff. Y'all didn't believe me. Okay. And of course I'm not going to go through all of these, but look at that. This is what I got the bag for. So sometimes you can look in a bag and maybe a few pieces will speak out to you, and then you have to decide if the price is worth it to you. Now I didn't negotiate on this one because sometimes, with the prices low or something, you just have to say, okay, I'll take it and not negotiate. So I think these are rub-ons. I don't know if they'll work or not. It says inspirational vellum quotes from Joann's Essentials. And it says courage is not in the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. So these are nice. So you can put these, let me pull one off so y'all can kind of see, get a better look at these. They're like vellum. See, it's like vellum. And it's a whole bunch of different sayings and just nice dream. So these will be fun to use. And then look at this. Look at this. Y'all know, these are like little sayings. This says, fish don't get caught in deep water. Haha. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Honesty is the best policy. Yada, yada, yada. And I could go on forever. This is what I got it for. What's this? Friends forever. Just cut them out. Like, oh, these right here, cut these out. These are cute. Those are awesome. Okay, let's put these back in the bag. So it's just like a gazillion sayings here that I would probably never use all of them. So I'm going to be randomly bundling those up. for sure. And you, of course, use some for myself because that's how we roll. All right, moving right along. Let's just move some of the stuff over to the side. Y'all, where am I gonna store all this stuff? Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm just gonna grab some stuff out of here. Some papers. All right, we got, this was in that bag. And it's just construction paper, but I can definitely use the construction paper. It's a little thin. You can use it for Christmas. You can like stamp on these. That's what it looks like. And a lot of construction paper. And we got some craft paper behind it. Go through the craft paper with a quickness. Oh, it's two-sided. Look at that. Pretty. Some of it may be familiar to you all. Here's some stickers that was stuck in there. Paper. Nothing on that side. Got some little loose flowers in there. That's cute. Two-sided paper. One-sided paper, two-sided paper. Okay, Tammy, thanks for coming on. I know this one's a super long one, y'all. We're super long. That's just paper, and then it's like a little bug on there. Kind of figure out we're running into some dead bugs someplace in some of this stuff. And let's see, it's two of those, and I don't know what that is. Oh, somebody printed out some religious quotes. We'll keep that. Might be able to use that. They might have been doing some inspirational layouts. Got a cross here. Got a cross. Alright, here's the remnants of a paper pad. DC and W. This is some heavy paper too. I think this is double-sided. Nope, it's not double-sided. Yeah, I've never seen this paper before, so that's pretty cool. A few sheets in there. There's more. Ooh, look at that. Pretty. Pretty. Y'all could make some of my tickets on some of this. I'm concentrating. And this is cardstock. And it looks like they printed something on here. Maybe they were doing some cards, but that's okay because I can use that side. No problem for me. I knew I'd never regret you. Aw, happy anniversary cards. That's cute. So cute. So cute. Lots of paper. Okay, I think this is the big sheets, and then this is an envelope. Anything in here? Nope, nothing in here, but I could use this. But there's more. And they had like some little cutouts. Alright. Let's put y'all over here. Hopefully my stack doesn't crash. Okay. We got a few more things. Let's see what's in this bag here. Looks like somebody was cleaning out a junk drawer. Look at that. It has like old candy and stuff in here. Has a good pencil in there though. Survival kit for everyday life. Oh, I guess this was a survival kit. It had a toothpick to remind you to pick out the good qualities and others. I'm gonna keep that. So I'm not gonna read through that. I mean, I don't want the candy and stuff, but then it's just like some little pieces, some old markers and stuff like that in there. And then here, I don't know what this was. These must be some type of boxes. Yep. But I would just pull this box apart. It actually is textured. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like textured on those boxes. And there's a few more in this pack here. And ooh. We got a butterfly. Look like a dollar store butterfly. He looks scary. He can go on a Halloween journal. Envelope. Looks like a handmade cord. These are some stickers. Stickers. Okay. Alright. Let's put those over here on the side. She just poured everything in the trash bag. Let's see what this is. I'm sure craft paper. I don't know why it's rubber banded, but I suppose I can still use it. So we have some more construction paper here. And this Christmas craft paper. Yeah. Probably have to iron this before I use it. See if I can iron it down since it's all rolled up. All right, let's put this over to the side. There's more. Actually, I don't have that much more. Aw, look at him. It's a little fishy. And some stars. It says game board shapes. And we have some tissue paper. Another envelope. Another large envelope, what I could use. I could definitely use when I ship something. Can't throw that away. Y'all, I didn't run into that book that I was looking for. So sad about that book. Okay. Oh, another washi tape. I need washi tape like I need a hole in my head. So we got washi tape and some ink pens and some other little doohickeys and a birdhouse. And guess what? We are at the end. We are at the end, people. Let me make sure. Let me look behind me. Yep. Nope. Yep. So that is everything that was in that haul. So that was like a super big haul. That was super big. So what do you guys think about that? You would like to pick up the drawing paper pads? I see drawing paper pads all the time, and I never pick those up. Because I would like to find like some watercolor paper, some thick papers, but I never run into the thick papers. But sometimes you have to go to the thrift stores a lot. You have to be consistently go to the thrift stores to find stuff. Because you can go to one and you might not find anything, but you just need to go over and over again, because these places, they get tons of stuff all the time. So that's why you have to keep looking at that. Yeah, that was an awesome haul, wasn't it? Y'all, I had to fix Slim some dinner, and then I'm going back to bed. I'll probably go over to the Facebook group because I know it's a lot of stuff going on over there. I'm going to try to keep up with it, but I got Penny helping me over there too. Now, this is the washi tape. I didn't show y'all the washi tape. Look, a whole roll of washi tape. Let me see if it's good. I think I have this washi tape already too, because I have just a ton of washi tape. I can't find the end. I don't feel like looking for it. All right, so I have probably been on way too long. So I want to thank everybody that came on with me today. Again, I want to invite you to come over to the Facebook page if you haven't done that already. And also, the Facebook page is Junk Journal Buddies, because you all are my Junk Journal buddies. And then also, there's even more things that, more video content that you can pick up over on the Patreon page. And the Patreon page was set up as it's a great way to support your YouTube creator, which is me. So you can head over there too, and that is Liz for a Day over on the Patreon page. And then if you're looking for ephemera, I'm just gonna have to work really hard and stay up all night and stuff and do some bundles. And I'm gonna put some of these things up in the Etsy shop, and the Etsy shop is pleasantcreations.com. So, but you can always go out to thrift stores, Goodwill. You can go to garage sales, estate sales, and you can find all kinds of stuff. So I was only probably my time at the thrift stores today probably equaled maybe about an hour and a half, and y'all see what I came out with. You got to do a little bit of digging and some negotiating, and you can get things for a really good price. So with all that said, I am going to head off, and I just wanted to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.